Welcome back to the Spartan Media Network. I'm Lucas Gentilia, and today I'll take you all through the Spartans' win over Ohio State to win the Big Ten championship for the second year in a row. The atmosphere at Munn Ice Arena was electric as the top-seeded Spartans took on the third-seeded Buckeyes. Michigan State came out strong, establishing a 2-0 lead in the first period. Sophomore Carson Dorwart opened the scoring, igniting the Spartan faithful. Shortly after, junior forward Isaac Howard, who has been a standout all season, doubled the lead with a precise shot. The Buckeyes responded in the third period, cutting the deficit to 2-1. However, the Spartans regained momentum when Howard assisted Tanner Kelly for a goal, bringing the score to 3-1. Ohio State wasn't done yet. They rallied to tie the game at 3-3, forcing the contest into not one, but two overtime periods. In the second overtime, it was none other than the Hobie Baker finalist Isaac Howard who netted the final goal in front of a packed Munn Ice Arena. Take a listen to how this game played out and catch Coach Nightingale after.
Out to center ice, just a little bit too far in front of Shane Van Sage. And it comes back out to neutral. Patrick Geary coming in down the middle. Geary took the shot, didn't get much on it, and it goes into the right corner. Geary picks it up once again. Geary drops it back into the right corner and around behind the net. Centering pass out in front. The Spartans had Griffin Jarecki right on the doorstep, and Logan Turn has kept it out. And we are going to get a too many men on the ice call against Ohio State. The Spartans go right back on the power play.
And this doesn't happen very often, so again, an opportunity we want to take advantage of here with back-to-back power plays. It'll be Stramel, Russell, Howard, Baskell, and Dorwart out there for Michigan State.
Dorwart over the blue line, dishes to the left side. Russell tried to force it into the middle, back up to the left point. Now cross ice to Van Sage. Now to Howard, top of the right circle, going into the left circle. Shot, goal! Carson Dorwart with a one-timer from the left circle. Michigan State leads it 1-0.
Well, last weekend it was Dorwart to Howard. Tonight it's Howard to Dorwart.
Tomey gets back to it in the corner. Now steps out into the right circle, into the slot. Knockdown penalty coming up against Davis Burnside. Face-off to Turnus' right off of the face-off. Goal!
Baby!
The Iceman cometh. Ike Howard with a blast off of the face-off. 2-0 Michigan State.
And Ike Howard wasted no time. Right at the top of the circle. Quick slap shot. Low right side. Spartans up 2-0 with 8:19 to go in this first period. What a shot by Ike Howard.
Out to center ice, tip past Baskell, 2-on-1, Buckeyes into the zone. They come right down to the edge of the crease, and Trey Augustine stonewalled them. The Spartans going the other way. Dish back to the high slot, now to the right circle. Smith driving in close, gets a shot off, and the save is made by Trey Augustine.
Well, you don't like to see Ohio State get that tight, that clean. And Trey, again, with the flexibility, this time with the right leg pad, get it out, make the save, and hold on to it. Well, coming into this game tonight, Scott, you look at the first period. In the previous four games, Michigan State outscored Ohio State 3-1. 4 goals scored, right?
Yep.
The second period, Spartans outscored the Buckeyes 7-4 in the previous 4 games. 11 goals scored between the two teams in that second period. Here tonight, nobody gets on the board. We mentioned it earlier. That was a good goaltending battle for 20 minutes in that second period, Scott. I'm going to stick by it. Whoever gets the 3 first here is going to win this game. We've got 20 minutes to go. Spartans up 2-1.
And Abel fires it down the ice, tipped in at the blue line by Fontaine. Spartans will go pick it up. Gucciardi feathers it out, and Kelly gives it to Howard over the blue line on the left wing. Howard out in front. Goal! Howard to Kelly, who was right on the doorstep. Great pass, great goal.
Yeah, how about that, Scott? First minute of the third period. Michigan State, we've been talking about it all night. The first 1-3 has a great chance to win this one, and the Spartans get a beautiful feed by Ike Howard coming down that left side. Great job by Tanner Kelly to get behind the Ohio State defense and just redirect that puck.
Out to center ice, Danny Russell pushes it over the blue line, got back in front, out to Stramel with a shot, collision in the goal, and Turnus keeps it out. Into the Spartan zone, nicely handled by the defense, and now Shouty coming down the left wing into the zone onside, leaves it behind Gucciardi. Half-hand on a pass, and now the Buckeyes coming in 2-on-1 in the right circle. They drop it back to Gordon, and Trey Augustine saw it coming all the way.
Yeah, great job by Trey. Step out, cut down that angle.
Over to the far boards. The Buckeyes bring it out of their zone to the left. Over the blue line, Andrews tried to feed it out front. It's loose in front. Now comes to Smith, trying to dish it to the high slot. Here comes Ike Howard. Ike Howard down the middle. Comes in, tries to get the shot off, and it was blocked. Off of the near side. Russell over to the far boards. Brought in by Stramel around behind the net. Steps out into the right circle.
Yes!
Howard shoots, scores! Woo! Be like Ike.
What a game! What a win! Ike Howard got the puck right at the hash marks in the middle of the slot. Get that guy the puck and he will deliver. And the Iceman, as you said earlier, cometh this time with an overtime goal. And the Spartans are Big Ten tournament champs.
For the second year in a row, back-to-back, the Spartans do it.
Wow.
Michigan State 4, Ohio State 3 in the longest Big Ten tournament game in the relatively young history of the Big Ten Hockey Conference. Head coach Adam Nightingale with us now. Coach, thanks for taking the time to visit with us, and hey, congratulations on being the first ever to win back-to-back regular season and tournament championships in the Big Ten.
Thanks, Scott. Yeah, it was an awesome game. Obviously, the crowd was great, and I think our guys showed a lot of poise. And obviously, we power play executed early, and we had a 2-goal lead. And all good teams are going to push, but there was no panic. And for the guys to stay with it and get the job done in front of our home crowd another year in a row was awesome.
Ike Howard, what can you say? I mean, there's a reason he's a Hobie Baker finalist. Was involved in every goal tonight. That's probably one of the biggest ones that he's ever scored.
No doubt. I mean, he's but I'd say the same with Ike, right? He had a couple breakaways. He didn't get frustrated. He didn't cheat. He kept playing the right way. Had a couple great back checks, and I mean that's why when I watch him play, I mean I don't think there's a better player in the country. Look at the impact he's had on our team, the season our team's had, and he's a special player and a special person.
That's all for me, Spartan fans. MSU will now look toward the NCAA tournament with regionals starting this Saturday. MSU will take on Cornell on Thursday, March 27th at 2 p.m. at the Huntington Center in Toledo, Ohio. Catch that one right here on the Spartan Media Network at 1:30 for the pregame show. Everyone have a great day, a great week, and always go green, go white.